Today we've got two puzzle games going head to head, and even though they look completely different, they're both designed to challenge your brain in unique ways. On the left is Maze Trap, where every decision changes your path to the exit. On the right is Point Out, where the smallest hidden detail can be the difference between winning. Let's find out which challenge is tougher. Right from the beginning, the maze looks simple enough.
Possible routes or routes.
But appearances can be deceiving. One turn can quickly send you
You den for its designs or
to ease your stand. Over on the right, but those tiny easy challenge. Charles trick it, but those tiny hidden details are already trying to trick your eyes. What makes this comparison interesting is that neither game depends on fast reflexes. Instead, both reward patience, concentration, and careful thinking. Every move matters in the maze, while every second of observation something Point Out. Now, the maze starts opening into multiple directions. Suddenly, there isn't just one obvious path anymore. You have to decide whether to risk exploring on into route or go back and try. But in exactly the same time, Point Out begins hiding this blended in the climb polyval. It's black bronze sword so well that it's easy to stare directly at them without noticing anything unusual. This is where the challenge really begins. Smith tests your memory because you have to remember every path you've already explored. Point Out, on the other hand, constantly tests your attention to detail. Even a tiny change in color or shape could be the answer you're looking for. As both games continue, the difficulty increases naturally instead of feeling unfair. The maze becomes larger with more confusing intersections, while Point Out fills the screen with distractions designed to pull your attention away from the correct answer. If solving player who liked solving a step at to star will satisfy him, which every successful escape feels it is careful planning instead of luck. Point Out to come planning instead and feel luck. Point Out creates a completely different feeling. Instead of planning ahead, you're scanning every corner of the screen, looking for something that doesn't quite belong. Sometimes the answer is obvious, but other times it's hidden so well that you start questioning your own eyes. That's what I enjoy about both. They prove that simple ideas can still be incredibly addictive when they're designed well. There are no complicated controls or manuals. You just start playing, and before you realize it, you're already telling yourself you'll finish just one more level. Now both games are entering their more difficult stages. The maze is packed with twists, narrow passages, and misleading. Every decision more important than ever. Meanwhile, Point Out refuses to make things easy, hiding clues in places that most players would probably ignore on their first attempt. What's surprising is how differently these games challenge your brain. Maze Trap rewards logical thinking and remembering previous paths, while Point Out rewards observation, patience, and the ability to notice tiny details under pressure. Neither approach is easier, they're simply different skills. If I had to choose just one game to play, it would honestly be a difficult decision. Some days I'd enjoy carefully solving on the maze, while other days are my observations by hidden details. Just as really, Charlie, this comparison is so interesting spot. Now it's